So guys, today we're going to be reacting to literally scary TikToks. So, let's get into the video. We're going to first get into this one. A strange animal caught in mountains of Mexico. We got Daisy Bell freaking playing. Ain't no way.
This video was filmed by
What
tourists
is that?
right in the middle of the
What is that? What is that?
What
day
is
in the
that?
mountains of Mexico.
What
And
freaking
what they saw
is
left
that?
them speechless. In the footage, there's a creature that at first glance looks like an ordinary goat. Nothing supernatural until the moment it starts to move. The real horror begins when it becomes clear that it's walking on two legs. Its gait looks far too unnatural, and its body movements are nothing like those of a normal animal.
What do you expect?
When this video appeared online, creepy theories immediately started popping up in the comments. Many claim that the footage captured the devil himself.
What happened?
Others
I
wrote
kinda
that
wanna
this
know.
place is called
What
the
happens?
Devil's Cave, and supposedly something mystical and terrifying happens there. To be honest, I don't know if there's actually a place with that name in Mexico, but after watching this footage,
video was also
it's clear
posted
why
pretty
so many
recently,
frightening
so
theories have emerged.
that could
What do
technically
you think?
mean that this
Do you
creature was
believe that
seen
something
recently
otherworldly
if it was real and not fake, okay? It sounds kind of fake.
Or is it just skillful editing? Share your opinion in the comments.
I think it's just skill for it, editing.
Was caught on camera, or is it just skillful editing?
This is fake too.
Share
This is
your
so
opinion in
fake,
the
bro.
comments.
Wallahi, this is fake. I said it. I said wallahi.
You swear to God. Say you swear to God. Put that on Allah. Say put that on Allah. Say wallahi, bro. Say wallahi.
Say wallahi. Holy moly. Chicken faloney. What the hell is this? Dude, in the comments. Let's see the replies. How about that? Oh my god. What?
They were live streaming when they suddenly captured something truly terrifying.
Take a look at how nice the drink, the cute girl, and how
I can't really see it because
At first, it was
Yes,
easy to
sir.
miss, but as she panned the
Yeah.
camera around the pool, a distorted face appeared
that is so disturbing, bro. That is creepy. If you're a man, bro, you're weird. You're
in the
weird.
background, staring right at them. But by the time the camera turned back, it was gone. They were live streaming when they suddenly captured something truly terrifying.
take a look at
It is so
how
very,
nice
very
the
easy to
drink,
miss.
the cute girl, and how nice the pool is.
At first, it was easy to miss, but as she panned the camera around the pool, a distorted face appeared in the background, staring right at them.
Wait. Go back.
Staring right at them. But by the time the camera turned back, it was gone. They were live streaming when they
It
suddenly
kind of
captured
also looks
something
like it's
truly
edited
terrifying.
on there.
Take a look at how nice the drink, the cute girl, and how nice the pool is.
At first, it was easy to miss, but as she panned the camera around the pool, a distorted face
It kind of does look like it's edited on there. Basically, it removed the background to make it look like the green forest a little bit. No. It kind of looks fake.
This will be the scariest story you will ever hear. A girl was sitting on a train late at night when she noticed the woman across from her was staring at her intently. The woman was sitting between two old men. The girl kept looking away, but the woman wouldn't break eye contact with her. The stare was beginning to freak the girl out. At the next stop, a new passenger got on, and it was a tall man wearing a trench coat. He then sat down next to the girl, and the woman paid no attention to the man in the trench coat. She just kept looking at the girl, who was getting more and more creeped out as time went on. The two men didn't even glance in her direction. She pretended not to notice, but every time she glanced at the strange woman, the stare continued. When the train pulled up to the next stop, the man in the trench coat got
That
up
is
to
just
leave, but
creepy as
suddenly
hell.
grabbed the girl's arm tightly, and as the doors opened, he dragged her off the train. The doors shut and the train pulled off, leaving the girl alone with the man in the trench coat. She began screaming out loud, begging for help, but the man in the trench coat then said, "Calm down, I just saved your life. I didn't mean to scare you, but I had to get you off that train. The woman sitting opposite of you was dead, and the two men beside her were holding up her body."
She is dead?
This will be the scariest story you will ever hear. A girl was sitting on
Nah.
a train late at night when she
Nah.
across from her was staring.
Nah, bro.
The
Ain't
woman
no
was
way she. She's dead. Ain't no way. Nah.
away, but the woman
Nah, 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 nah,
The
nah.
stare was beginning to
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, bro.
This is what I do when my students don't listen. Were you listening?
She does kind of look like a skinwalker. Holy. She does kind of look like a skinwalker. That was a short one.
Alone, don't watch this video.
I am alone right now.
Mitchell had just
So.
moved in with his brother. One day he wakes up with an injury. He goes to the hospital and the doctor tells him that his kidney had been surgically removed that night. He was horrified and confused as to how and who. That same day around midnight he woke up to some noise. He grabbed his phone and ended up taking this picture. This eyeless, shadowy figure over him. He escapes through the window and ends up running to the woods. He ends up tripping and going unconscious.
So this is the picture of the eyeless shadow man, and this is the picture of the bed. Okay.
He wakes up in the hospital and they let him know that his brother was killed. His parents come pick him up and drop him off to pick up his stuff at his brother's house. There, he discovers his brother's corpse. He notices a small object next to him. He takes a look and it's a kidney with a bite on it. It appeared as someone had chewed on it. The bite had a black substance on it. Eyeless Jack is a humanoid figure. When he was in college, he met a few friends. However, he didn't know these friends were in a cult, and they ended up sacrificing him. They poured a super hot substance in his face, which immediately killed him. His body becomes possessed and he immediately attacks the group. He now wanders around the houses at night. He craves organs. So if you're home alone
I'm not scared.
and you hear something at night, be careful.
How could I sound anything silly? I'm plastic. I don't even have a voice box. I had to borrow this one. Don't turn on the light.
Are you going to kill me?
No! I mean, yes, but not for a good long while yet. I don't want you to go to waste. How could I sound anything silly? I'm plastic.
I was like, at first I'm not gonna kill you, but then I was like, hell yeah.
This one. Don't turn on.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
Every noise feels louder. At first, it's nothing. The pipes, the fridge, the wind. You tell yourself it's normal.
Because that
But then it
does
happens
really
again,
sound normal,
from the
okay?
same place. Don't panic. Breathe slowly. Turn on a light. Turn on the TV or play some music. Fill the silence with something you recognize. And if you have a dog or a cat, call them. Their presence can calm you. It helps you remember you're not really alone. If the sounds stop, good. It was just your mind trying to make sense of the dark. But if one of the lights turns off by itself, or if the noise keeps going, even louder, stop moving. Listen carefully. Go to a room where you feel safe. Close the door, leave one light on, and stay there. If you need to, call a friend. Talk softly. Stay calm. Sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes the mind plays tricks when you're alone. But
Okay.
sometimes
Okay.
you might not be completely alone.
Okay.
Where did these pictures come from? Part 18.
Oh,
This image-
Lord.
I'm sure you have seen this image.
That is just yo and weird. Why are you looking at someone through? Oh, yo, what did I just watch?
What it seems to be a very creepy person looking under the stall. Not only is the action weird and creepy, but it's worse
Exactly,
when
that's
this
what I
face
just said.
appears under the stall when you are trying to go to the bathroom. Now, what's the origin of this picture? Very simple. This picture originated in 2016. It's a screenshot of this video in which people are doing pranks with mannequins, showing it under the stall. Some of the victims must have taken a picture of this moment and uploaded later on. The image is not scary once you know the context.
Okay. I guess that one just ended up being not scary at the end. Okay. Annabelle? Holy moly. Chicken Filoni. Who here has seen the Annabelle movie? I have. A stalker? There's no audio, so just peace and quiet coming through my computer speakers. Yes. Oh god, that's a ghost. That's a ghost. Girl was going up. Oh no. That baby's like, I saw a piece of heaven.
Board game with a terrifying premise. There's something bad on the moon. In this game,
What?
you explore the moon where you have to repair a satellite, but it's really the story itself that makes the game so creepy. Apollo 17 was the last mission to the moon. Well, at least as far as the public knows. There have been multiple missions to the moon since then, but they've all been classified. That's because during that Apollo 17 mission, they found something. And during your mission, when you start to notice faces on the horizon of the moon, you realize you will find something too. This game is free, so I encourage you to try it out for yourselves, but I also have a full playthrough of the game on my channel. A terrifying, bite-sized horror experience. I love it.
Okay, maybe sometime in the future time I'll play on my YouTube channel. Okay.
This girl is
Okay.
already dead, but she just doesn't realize it yet, because while at a lake
She's
with her
dead.
friends, she casually dipped her head underwater. At first, everything felt normal, as she was having fun with the water, until she suddenly felt something entering her nose. She instantly panicked and rushed back out of the water, but it was already too late. By the next day, something was clearly wrong. Her skin began to change color, and her condition kept getting worse. When she finally went to the doctor, they told her something terrifying. She had been infected by a deadly parasite, and her time left was extremely limited. This girl is already dead, but
A famous TikTok star named Valeria posted a terrifying TikTok that went completely viral, in which a mysterious creature, most likely a mimic, is talking to her, trying to bait her out of her room while she is home alone.
I swear there's someone else in my room.
Okay.
Later on, she explained that it has never happened before, and she was absolutely terrified. Keep watching. This famous TikToker with the name Josh posted a terrifying TikTok in which he was exploring an abandoned warehouse when he found a mysterious doors leading to something really strange.
Kinda reminds me of the back rooms a little bit. It kinda does look like the back rooms over here.
They were
Wait, it is the back
enjoying their time
rooms.
without knowing what was waiting for them in the vents, until the
It is the
creature
back
revealed himself
rooms.
and started chasing them.
Oh, that is so fake. Look how fake this looks. This looks animated, edited, and animated, and holy moly, that's so fake. That is so fake, bro.
She began
I'd rather sleep than stay awake.
Esse é o DJ
She used to
ZS,
talk to
tão brabo da
me.
putaria.
Now I know what's real and what is
to feel something moving in her stomach, unaware she was about to make a terrifying discovery, because shortly after eating meat, she developed painful swelling and intense stomach cramps. The strange movement inside grew worse, and when she shared her symptoms on TikTok, some people suggested the meat she ate could have been contaminated, or even human flesh, leaving her infected with a deadly parasite. She began to feel something moving in her
Alright.
Never
She has a
trust your
baby.
grandparents, because sometimes they're not who they say they are. A boy lived alone with his grandparents in a quiet house at the edge of town. One night, they told him they were going to bed early. Their bedroom door shut. The lights went off. Hours later, he heard the front door slowly creak open. His heart skipped. He stepped into the hallway. At the end of it, standing in the dark, were his grandparents, perfectly still, side by side, smiling too wide. "Go back to bed," they said softly. "We're right here." Something felt wrong. They weren't blinking. They weren't breathing. They were just staring. He backed into his room and locked the door. Morning came. Sunlight filled the house. His grandparents walked out of their bedroom, stretching and yawning. They looked down the hallway and saw their grandson standing there, completely still, smiling. "Did you sleep well?" he asked. If you don't want someone in your house to start smiling like that tonight, like, subscribe, and drop a grandpa emoji in the comments. Never trust your grandparents, because sometimes they're not who they say they are. A boy lived alone with his grandparents in a quiet house at the edge of town. One night, they told him they were going to bed early. Their bedroom door shut. The lights went off.
A mother
Scariest
is alone
thing
at
ever
home
caught on
watching
camera.
TV when something pretty terrifying is caught on camera. The following video comes from Daniel Thompson, who lives happily with his mother in a 3-story house that is filled with lots of antiques and other priceless items that are fairly creepy to say the least. From expensive artifacts bought overseas to small collectibles that came
10 minutes and 1 second long.
Antiquities ever since he was a child. However, out of all the items in this house, 2 in particular scare him the most. A porcelain doll that is placed at the front entrance of the house, and a dollhouse that for some reason makes him feel extremely uneasy. The dollhouse, according to Daniel, does something very strange. Here's a video of him talking about it.
I don't know how to explain it. The only thing I can say that's happened with it is sometimes when I walk by, or like I go, the bathroom's back there, and I walk through and I hear like tapping coming from this room. It's like
Like this, more like? Daisy, Daisy.
the tapping kept happening, and I came over and I was trying to figure out like, where it was coming from. It was coming from this dollhouse, and I don't know where.
Not crazy.
And it hasn't done it since.
For the love of you.
Daniel thinks that the tapping noises are coming from inside the dollhouse, which is in the room that his sister used to be in. For this reason, he's been recording it ever since with a security camera to see if the knocking continues and to hopefully find the source. But then one day, while passing by the room, this happens.
Holy moly,
It's late at night
Timbo.
when Daniel captures this.
Guys. Do you hear that? Tapping noises I was talking about.
This is just great. Not scary, 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 not scary.
Where is this coming from?
That's a really realistic house. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like knocking at the door.
Holy. Why? Why? Are you stupid or something? Why would you? Just why?
Mysteriously, the source of the tapping sounds can't be found anywhere. Even the 3 knocks that were heard on the small door are a mystery. Without a clue as to where they came from, Daniel continues to record the dollhouse. But only a day later, something happens that chills Daniel to his core. Take a look.
How did these two objects just move? How did this table just move? How did this thing just move, bro? How? Just how?
How? How? How? I don't know.
There's no scientific genius that could explain that. The laws of physics does not... Okay.
Somehow, the miniature figurines move on their own, as though someone or something was playing with them. As if the tapping noises weren't enough to spook Daniel, this happens. Understandably, he had no words when he saw this video. He began to think that his mom may have brought either a cursed or haunted item into their house. Not sure what to make of it, Daniel doesn't mention nor post any more footage of the dollhouse. But then, 2 nights later, something happens that impels him to share the following footage. It's around 2:30 in the morning when this is captured.
Alright, what happened? I want to know the entire thing. Even though it's 5 more minutes left, bro. It's nasty as shadow. Into a porch. No. I mean, the shadow was just him, so... Saw the dog. Thinking.
The sound of knocking can be heard at the door, but strangely, the footage from outside shows no one at the entrance. Who, or even what, had been knocking at the door? Now what's even more strange about this is that the same number of knocks were made earlier in the dollhouse video. Fearing that the dollhouse might have something to do with this, Daniel places the miniature set inside his garage. He continues to record it, just in case the knocking continues. If it does, then he'll know for sure the knocking came from the set itself, and not from the room it was in. Fast forward to a day later, and nothing happens. The next video Daniel uploads has nothing to do with the strange activity in his house. Instead, it's a video of him recording his workplace. Nothing is mentioned about the previous incidents, or any new activity that's been captured. It seems that whatever had been happening in his house has stopped. But then, out of nowhere, within a couple hours of posting this video, Daniel receives a message from his mom. It's a video of security footage taken from inside their living room. We can see Daniel's mom watching TV, when suddenly, this happens.
Here's footsteps. I kinda heard it too.
The sound of bare feet running towards Daniel's mom can be heard on camera. Feeling very spooked, she looks around, but can't find anything that could explain the running footsteps. It was at this point that both Daniel and his mom were convinced that something is haunting them. Although already convinced, it seems that it didn't stop the strange activity from continuing. Only a day later, Daniel looks over at the footage caught inside the garage and sees this. Around the same time the footsteps are caught on camera, this happened.
No. No. Please no. Eyes. The eyes. The eyes. The eyes. I'm getting the chills, bro. The eyes. The eyes. It's the eyes.
Both the tapping sounds and the doll's eyes are no doubt creepy. Yet some viewers believe that the doll is actually mechanical and was either malfunctioning or glitching during this time. This notion, however, is put to rest, as a video from Daniel shows that the doll is entirely hollow from inside. Given this proof, viewers believe that something is haunting both Daniel and his mom. Whether or not that's so, I'll let you come up with your own conclusion. Is something
This is the longest video of the entire video I'm making, bro.
Here?
This is the longest TikTok video. Alright.
Who is it?
Mimicking
me.
using my son's
She
voice.
just dropped her son off to his friend's house when his voice suddenly came from outside, saying strange things and knocking aggressively on the door. But her gut told her it wasn't really him. It was a mimic, so she told her husband to start recording, and what they captured next was terrifying.
Aren't you at your friend's sleepover? What do you want?
They thought it was just a harmless joke at first, until things took an unsettling turn. Because once she started folding the sofa bed back in, with her friend still lying on it, everyone started laughing as her friend curled up inside. But seconds later, the girl in the mattress started to scream for help and started crying hysterically. And that's when they realized something was seriously wrong. They rushed to open the sofa, but the frame was stuck, so they called in their brother to help pull her out. And now what began as a silly prank quickly turned into a real rescue mission to save their friend's life.
Things that are scarier at night.
Things are scary at night. School. Oh, I see what you mean. Tiptoe by the garden, by the garden. Tiptoe. Source this. Tiptoe by the garden. Cemeteries. Holy crap. Tiptoe by the garden, by the garden. Oh, say tiptoe by the garden. Holy moly. Chicken filoni.
Hey guys, I just got this really cute umbrella from the dollar store and I wanted to show you because I...
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No way, no way, no way, no way, bro, no way. Things that look scarier at night. Trees. Sheeps. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand what she means. Okay.
He was trying to sleep when he captured something truly unsettling because while home alone with his dog, it began acting strange, so he pulled out his camera. But the moment the dog noticed it was being filmed, it started slowly walking toward him in an unnatural way. That's when he realized something was seriously wrong and posted the video online, where people claimed it was a skinwalker and warned him to leave immediately. He was trying.
Can I show you a scary video? The jump scare in this video gone. That's
Okay.
why I wish it to be so slight trigger point. this video, so I really don't have any information on it. So I'm just gonna show it to you. Here it is.
I do not understand a single thing they're saying.
先輩、ご結婚おめでとうございます。さっきの佐々木が言ってたパン事件なんですけど、あれ別に俺が置いたんじゃなくて、佐々木がなんか、本のよ、別に置いときゃ、わかんないって言うから、俺置いたんで別に俺が悪くないんで、あと、先輩なんですけど、3人で飲みに行った時に、先輩がトイレだった時に、先輩の財布から2000円抜いてました。それと、あと、これだけはちょっと言っとかなあかんなって思うことがあって、一番ちょっと俺が先輩に怒られた、ガットの糸こんにゃく事件あったじゃないですか。あれ巻きつけてたの。あれ俺が糸こんにゃく巻きつけたんじゃなくて、あれやったの新藤先輩です。はい。それだけ言えれば、俺は思い残すところはないので、ちゃんと、末永くお幸せに。おめでとうございます。
Holy moly! Yo! Yo, 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 yo.
おめでとうございます。
What in Holy moly, chicken filoni! POV, you didn't see it. How do people not see this? Bro. Try to stop the video until 109 and see the door. The guy blows. Oh my god. How do you not see this? How? How do people not see this?
How? 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 I don't know. I don't know.
Shit. Holy moly.
Can I show you a scary video?
Scariest things ever caught on camera.
Alright. Last video. This is last video. The response, us all panicked, okay? Is that a dog? Like, what is that? It kind of looks like a dog a little bit. Like, what is that?
I've never had an issue with ghosts or any weird, unexplainable stuff in my house. But I bought a
Okay.
guitar the other week at a garage sale from this old lady down the street. And every time I pick it up or strum it or play it, really weird shit happens. And I'll show you. That's some Lotus, like, very 80s looking guitar. And every time I strum, like that.
That is weird.
Shit like that happens. Every
That
time
is
I mess with
weird.
this thing.
There is no scientific way, no science genius can able to be able to tell how that happens. Not even my science teacher can tell that.
Like that. Scariest things ever.
Alright, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. The laws of physics will not be able to work on that. Make sure to like and subscribe. And, yeah, it's been a while since I basically made a video like this, so. And it's a 33-minute long video. Holy crap, that is way longer than the 10-minute video I literally just watched. Alright, make sure to like and sub.